Good day. This is Esmery from Flourish Inside Out. In today's 3 minutes to freedom, I'm going to share with you the concept of honor. I had coffee with a friend of mine today, and she said to me it's very difficult for her because she wanted to go away for the weekend, and her husband kind of agreed, but then we said they're not going away, and she's upset by it. She's very disappointed, and it's not right. And I said to her that in my understanding, our husbands are going to have to answer to God one day. So our job is to honor them and submit to them. And it's a very difficult concept sometimes, but actually you honor your husband as you honor God. You submit to your husband as you submit to God. So even in those moments where you don't agree, especially in those moments when you don't agree, you submit. I said to her in Afrikaans, jy honor hom. And as I said honor hom, I saw this underneath him, because in Afrikaans, if you say honor hom underneath him, I just felt in that moment we started laughing and said, the Lord said, come underneath him. But it's not to come underneath him when he's down on the ground. When you come underneath him, you actually lift him up to the Lord. And if his answer is right, he's going to have to answer to the Lord. If his answer is wrong, he's going to have to answer to the Lord. But in the meantime, it's your job to honor him. Kom, honor him. And it sometimes feels hard. It sometimes feels tough. Somebody said to me the other day that obedience is better than sacrifice. That's scriptural. Obedience is better than sacrifice, but all obedience comes with sacrifice. And in my immediate life, there's been people that really struggled with big decisions lately, where the Lord just told them this is the direction they need to go, and they knew it was the right thing, but to execute that was big loss for them. They felt, and a big loss for the people, and it just felt hurt. Your flesh really needs to die. But ultimately, that's the point. When the flesh dies, we look more like Jesus. When something is easy and you agree with it, then you don't need obedience. If I tell you you can't have more sugar as a parent, and you say, but I want more sugar, I know you shouldn't have more sugar because it's bad for you. And when the Lord asks us to give something up or to do something, we often feel like He's trying to keep something away from us. And ultimately, a lack of obedience boils down to a lack of trust. So I really want to encourage you to search your heart for that places where it's tough for you to honor, where it's tough for you to be obedient. Lean into the Lord in those places and see what He's going to do in your life in those places where you're willing to sacrifice, where you obey Him, because God is a rewarder of honor. God is a rewarder of sacrifice. He's a rewarder of obedience. And you want to be on the right side of that. So search your heart if it's tough. I remember once saying to my husband, you don't even know that I'm submitting to you right now. And he just went, no. It's tough when you don't have to die to yourself, but do it anyway. Bless you.